Hello, Nine Larry. So Monday's lesson today, we're going to check over the corrections to last Monday and last Wednesday. And I've noticed a lot of people haven't done Friday's work, so obviously I'll give people a chance to get that done. So we have to, it says there, express as a percentage. Now I've written down put them as fractions, then multiply by 100. So if we look at number 1, 5. I think I need something harder to lean on. 5/10 times by 100 equals. So again, you've got your fraction button on your calculator. 5, do your arrow down, 10, go across times 100 equals. And that gives me 50%. So again, put it as a fraction. 5/20 times by 100. So if you don't have a fraction button, remember I said you can divide it. So you could say 5 divided by 20 equals times by 100 equals, gives me 25%. So you should be showing you're working out. Again, we've got 7/10 times by 100, and you should have got 70% for that one. Well done if you did. And then we've got 27/50 times by 100 equals 54%. Again, make sure you're checking through, and well done if you got that one. So you've got 3/20 as a fraction times by 100 equals 15%. So you're using your calculator every time here. So in the next one, we've got 4/5, go across, multiply by 100, gives us 80%. And so on. So 164/200 times by 100 equals 82%. And we've got 130/1000 times by 100. You should get 13%. So in the first question it was out of 8. So if you got 8 out of 8, that is fantastic. Right, so the next one, 6/8 times by 100, 75%. 10/4 times by 100, 25%. 22/40 times by 100. I have to use my calculator for this one. 22, you can use your calculator for them all. I should know this one really, but 55%. That is 15/75 times by 100, which is 20%. So again, you're using your calculator, that is fine. 21/30 times by 100, 70%. And you've got 18/40 times by 100. I'm going to use my calculator again. 18/40, go across, times 100 equals 45. Now, these ones you have to change units, and I didn't do notes on it, but if anyone got these right, that would be fantastic. Because that's in pence and that's in pounds, we need to put them both into pence. So it's 20/100, and then if you times that by 100, it takes you to 20%. Here, this is 200 centimetres. 60/200 times by 100 equals 30%. Okay, good going if you got either of those two, but up until then you had 8 and 6 more, so out of 14. Anything above 10 out of 14 is brilliant. Good work. So this is Wednesday's work. Just going to put the answers down. So I done question 1 and it was 25%. Question 2, 20%. Question 3, 10%. Question 4, 50%. Now you do 30 over 60 times by 100. 40%. 20%. 37%. I have to think about these. I think I'll have to use my calculator on this one. 42 over divided by 136 equals times 100, 25%. Didn't realise I gave you 20 to do. Okay, 112 divided by that times by 100, 70%. Let's have a look. 75%, 72%. I'll have to do this one. 132 divided by 150 times by 100, 88%. Again, I don't know this one. Number 13. I didn't realise I hadn't moved down. Number 13. 216 over 360 times by 100, 60%. $45 divided by 225 times by 100, 20%. Alright, 189 over 420 times by 100, 45%. So back on the fraction button, 222 over 320 times by, delete, have to do a space over, times by 100 equals 60. 60%. 6 divided by 150 times by 100, 4%. Do a fraction. The dividing is the same as a fraction. Times by 100 equals 90. 2 more. 45 over 60. Move it over, multiply by 100, 75%. And the last one, 153 over 180 times by 100, 85%. So I just need you to check your answers. Okay, thank you, bye.